to a new reading vlog or hangout vlog or birthday vlog or whatever you want to call it vlog. Hi, it's great to see you again. It's my birthday on Saturday and I just decided it would be like a fun little time to vlog my birthday, and we're going on a trip. So we're going to Denver just for the weekend. Reed and I just want to like go and hike and spend time together in the mountains and like just enjoy ourselves because we have a 4-day weekend. So we're leaving early tomorrow morning. Today it is, oh, my watch is completely dead. It is Thursday the 25th, May 25th, and my birthday's on Saturday, and we're leaving literally at 5:40 in the morning is our flight. It was the cheapest one. We booked this trip like not even 3 weeks ago, so we were really trying to save money where we could. So our flights are not ideal. We're gonna be driving up to Boulder and then doing some hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park and just kind of like hanging out, going to like an organic farm to table restaurant on my birthday. It's gonna be so fun. And I wanted to bring you along because Reed and I are big readers, and I know we're gonna have some time when we're either like hiking or like something like that where we're just gonna hang out and read. And I was just like, why not film a little reading vlog? Like, why not? So welcome if you're new here. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Kara. And if you have watched a few of my videos, awesome. I would absolutely love it if you hit the subscribe button. If you are new here, just enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy it. And let's just talk about what I'm gonna be reading. So first off, let's just talk about books right away. Book that I'm reading. If you watched last week's vlog, you would know I didn't finish the book in that video. And that is Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I am loving this. It is a total 5 stars right now. I'm on page 82. That is all I read in last week's reading vlog because busy gal, anxiety, work, you know, all of the things. I am truly loving this book. Like, honestly, this might be a contender for top 5 books of the year for sure, if not the best book of the year that I will read. I don't know what could beat it. Right now, I'm really loving it, and here's why. It is about a generational friendship saga. It's about 2 friends, Sadie and Sam. So they meet as young kids in a hospital. Sadie's sister has cancer and Sam was in like a really bad car accident. He's continuously in and out of the hospital for surgeries and stuff. They like bonded over video games, and they had like a big falling out, and then they reconnected when they were in college, and now they're like formulating video games together, and it's just like so cool and so fun. And I know they're forming a really, really special bond because we're kind of getting flashbacks from like future Sadie and Sam of when they become really successful in their career. I'm just really excited to see how the story's gonna play out, and I have a feeling it's gonna make me just cry my eyes out, which I absolutely love. Yeah, and the writing is really amazing. And I think one thing that I kind of talked about in last week's reading vlog is that like I've been really into like my Nintendo Switch and cozy gaming and Stardew Valley, and this is the perfect blend of genres for me. Like the friendship saga, the video games, literary fiction. I mean, could it get any better? And it's set in the 90s, like 80s and 90s, and it's just vibes. It is vibes. This might be the only book that I read during this video because it's currently Thursday, and I don't know when I'm gonna make this video go until, but I'm guessing it won't be too far into next week. Monday is Memorial Day, and we have a day off from work, which is great. So it's like a 4-day weekend, a really extended long weekend, and we're gonna get back really early Monday morning. So I'm sure that I'll have some time to read then, but I just wanted to like start this vlog off on like a happy note with the book I'm reading and the plans, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna show it in this video, but my birthday present is sitting right over there, and I'm gonna open it tonight, and I'm so excited. I think I have a little idea of what it is, and I'm so excited about it. That's the plan. That's the vibes. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video, and happy Memorial Day to everyone, and happy summer to everyone. Okay, bye. Wait, oh my God, I totally forgot to talk about this, and I was 100% gonna talk about it. Vanderpump Rules. Let's just quick have like a little vent sesh, okay? I'm watching season 10 of Vanderpump Rules. I've never watched Vanderpump Rules before, and I know of Scandoval. But I don't know the specific details yet. I'm on episode 10, and basically I don't see any kind of inkling currently. And I think the producers don't find out about it until later on in the season. But like, oh my God, I am living for this drama, even though I have absolutely no idea who these people are. I have never watched this show before, but I am here for it. It is like the perfect show to watch while I'm like editing or like literally doing anything mindless, it is just awesome to have on in the background. And please tell me all of your thoughts below in the comments. I need to know every single thought you're having, and I'm hopefully gonna get caught up soon. Hopefully by the time I post this video, I will be caught up on the season. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I do know what's gonna happen. It's all over E-News. So how did this happen? How did it all play out? I have no idea who Tom and Ariana are, but like, I am here for the drums. See you in a bit. Peace, bye. Morning. It's 3:48 in the morning. B-Day trip starts now, baby. I am so tired. What is anything? What is anything right now? How's it going? Welcome back. We are in Boulder, Colorado right now. It is Friday, May 26th. My birthday is tomorrow. Woohoo! And we have had the longest day ever. We woke up at 3:30 this morning, but it's been a very good day. It's been a very fun day. Let's just recap because I feel like a lot's happened. Not only do I have to update you on my reading because I read like 45 pages on the plane, but then I also want to update you on like what we did today. So let's just start off with how this whole day went. Woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and then we Ubered to the airport, got on the plane, and then I read my book for the entire flight pretty much. I don't even have it in my hands with me. I don't even know where it is. I'm also really freaking tired because I've been awake for like 20 hours. The book is so good. It is so good. Right now they're developing their game, and they're developing like the first game that Sadie and Sam are putting out together. I don't know if they develop more in the future or what, but like honestly, it is just so good. I'm so intrigued into it. The writing is so amazing. It flows really easily, and I'm not like getting bored with it at all. Like this is for sure in my top 5 of books of this year. if not top 2. Like, I think that this book is like one of the best books I've read in a really long time. Not only did I read it the entire time on the flight, but it was one of those books where I was walking off the plane and I was holding it in my hand, reading it as I'm walking because I didn't want to take my eyes off the page. So that's a sign of a 5-star plus book. Like, if I could give this book a 10 to 100 stars, I would. This is a for sure book that is a lifetime favorite. Like, I know as I go along in my life, I'm going to look back at this book and be like, damn, that was a really good book. So would recommend if you are looking for a book recommendation or just need a good story to read. It's definitely more character focused. So if you're not into that, then maybe I wouldn't recommend it. But like, not even that I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but I would just go into it with caution, knowing that it's not like a super plot-based book. Yeah, I'm really feeling connections with these characters and they feel real to me, and I'm super intrigued into the gaming atmosphere of it all. It's just amazing, and the writing is really beautiful, and there's also just like person conflict with it too. Like, these characters are they're multifaceted and they're complex, and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so that is tomorrow. Let's talk about the rest of the day though. So we got here, like, we had like a 45-minute drive from Boulder. We got some bomb ass gluten-free brunch. Like, well, not brunch, it was just like a nice little breakfast sandwich. They literally had a sausage sandwich on a cheddar biscuit, and it did not taste gluten-free at all. Oh my God, it was so good. We might honestly go back and get another one when we are on our way out. But then we got to Boulder. We attempted to go on a hike, parked at the wrong spot, and then did not even end up going on to the actual hike that we were supposed to go on. And we got lost, and then it started raining. And so we just came back right away. And I mean, we were fine, but it was like lightning, and we were like up in the mountains, and we were like, we need to get off of this mountain right now. So it started raining, and then we went to a bookstore, and you guys, I know you saw the B-roll for it because I took a bunch of B-roll when I was in there, but like, oh my God, this is probably one of the top 5 bookstores I've ever been to. If you ever go to Colorado, you have to go to the Boulder bookstore because it was so cool. It was like a renovated office space. They had like a ballroom full of books. My phone just quit filming in the middle of that. So that was fantastic. I just filmed like 10 minutes of content and I only got half of it. Oh my God. But what I was saying is the bookstore we went to, it was like so cool. It was like this renovated office space where they had like a ballroom, and it was like an upstairs north corridor. You're going to find all of these genres here. And in the downstairs west wing, you're going to find all of these genres here. And then they had like all of these other recommendations. Like the whole first floor was a wall of recommendations from like people who work in the bookstore. And then they had a bunch of like used books that they were selling as well. It was awesome. Such a cool bookstore. If you're ever in Boulder, Colorado, I would 100% recommend. I did, of course, buy some things at the bookstore because duh, it's my birthday, and like, I'm gonna treat myself on my birthday, you know? So I just wanted to show you the few things that I got. Okay, so the first thing that I got was this cute little Boulder bookstore mug. It is so cute. Maybe I have one bookish themed mug, but not one that I'm like consistently using all the time. I do have a plant one, which I really, really love. But this one, I just thought it was so cute. And it just says bookstore on it. It's like the Boulder bookstore. It's adorable. I'm obsessed with it. So I got that for like the first little gift that I got myself. And then I got 2 books, and these books are very much in the same genre. Okay, the first book that I got was Berlin by B. Seaton, and this is a book that I was actually interested in when I went to Barnes and Noble the other week. I didn't get it at that time, but like honestly, I'm glad that I waited to get it because she was just in this bookstore a few weeks ago, and it's a signed copy, which is so cool. Basically, I started just browsing through the first few pages of this and reading the first few pages, and it's all about a girl who just leaves London and goes to Berlin and tries to find herself, and I was vibing with it when I was reading it. Like, this is the vibe that I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for women being lost in different countries. Not lost, just like trying to find out who they are in different countries. That was book number 1. And then book number 2 is Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. This is Dolly Alderton's memoir. And essentially it's just about a woman being a woman in like today's society. She's growing up, she's learning who she is. She's talking about like romantic love, friendship love, jobs, loss, family, all that kind of stuff. I was reading this again, just read the first few pages, and I was like, I don't want to put this book down. This is something that is totally up my alley, and I was really, really loving it. So obviously I bought it. Duh. So that is like my little mini book haul. Super cute, super fun, and don't regret it, okay? So those are the few things that I got, but then I did want to tell you guys another story because something wild and crazy happened. So when we planned this trip, we didn't really like plan things, right? We booked the flights, we booked the hotel, and then we were like, we'll just get there and we'll figure it out. So we knew we had an interest in going to Rocky Mountain National Park, but we did zero research in terms of like how we are supposed to get into this park. After we went to the bookstore, that was like a little rainy day activity. We were literally in the bookstore for 2 hours, and then we go out to our car and it's like $4.50 or something like that. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just like look up to see, maybe we need like parking permit. Like, I'm not really sure. We had gone to Glacier a few years ago, and like it was chaos trying to get into that park. So I was like, I want to just be maybe a little bit mentally prepared for what we are supposed to expect when we go to there. Turns out you need a parking permit if you want to be able to get in between the hours of 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. And just so happens, by a lightning bolt of fate, by a twist of fate, I don't know what it was, someone was watching over me, but I was on the website at the exact same time that the parking permits were released. And there are a very limited number of parking permits. Like, they were originally released on May 1st. They set out like 60% of them on May 1st, and then they set out the other like 40% of them at 5 p.m. tonight. And I just so happened to be on this online the same time that the parking permits were released. And I got a parking permit. They were literally gone within 10 minutes. Someone was watching over me, and we're going to Rocky Mountain National Park tomorrow, and we're going to be able to go hiking and like have a really fun day and just have a good time. So thank you, whoever that was. So I was very, very excited about that. And we're just going to go to Rocky Mountain National Park tomorrow. We're going to wake up, have some coffee, go on a hike, and then come back, and we have this really cool dinner planned. It is now the last hours of my 28th year of life. And you want to know what I'm going to do? Watch Vanderpump Rules, the Scandalval episodes, and indulge myself in reality TV. Sounds like the perfect evening, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update, and I will take you on my adventures tomorrow as we go out and climb in the woods, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace! guys, welcome back. Today is May 28th, Sunday, May 28th. It is the day after my birthday. I had the best birthday. Honestly, probably top 2 birthdays I've ever had. I couldn't have asked for a better day. Let me just kind of tell you how the whole day went. We woke up, we went and got some coffee. Boulder has like a billion independent coffee shops around here, and they're all incredible, and it was very hard to choose one, but got a recommendation from my sister, and we went to this place called Ozo Coffee. So good. So started the day off on a great note with like a really nice, it was like a honey lavender latte. It was beautiful. And then we had those tickets to go to Rocky Mountain National Park. So it was about an hour drive from here, and then we had to end up sitting in the car for an hour waiting in line to get into the park because it just took that long. There were so many people that wanted to go in. So while we were waiting in line, it was literally at a standstill. So we were just reading our books the whole time. The camera cut off again. This is so annoying. I've been trying to film on my back camera on my iPhone because the quality is better, but it stopped recording in the middle of when I am talking twice now. So now we're just gonna flip to the front camera, and sorry, the quality is worse, okay? Basically, I was saying we were at a standstill at Rocky Mountain National Park. We ended up reading our books. It was quite nice. It was quite beautiful. We were like listening to some mountain music, just like reading our books and watching the light rain fall. It was beautiful, and listening, like watching the mountains and the nature. Lovely. So after we got into the park, we ended up going on a hike. Initially, we thought we were gonna do like a 3 to 4 mile hike, and then we quickly realized the hike we had set out on was a 3 mile there, 3 mile back. We were like already committed to it, so we just stuck it out and kept going. It was like 1,000 feet incline. It was worth it. The view was stunning when we got to the top, but we were extremely winded and felt kind of out of shape cardiovascularly, but we did it. It was fine. It ended up being like a 3-hour hike in total, and we were just exhausted by the end of it, but in a really good way. It was one of those experiences where you're like, yes, I am one with nature. I'm connecting with nature, but also I'm exhausted and my body is tired, and I feel really good about like having done something physical like that. So, and then after that, we kind of drove around in the park a little bit. We didn't get to explore the entirety of the park because we wanted to make it to the visitor center so I could get like a little souvenir, and that closed at a certain time, so we had to leave. So we ended up going to this like cute little farm to table restaurant for my birthday last night. It was honestly the best. Like, could not have asked for a better dinner reservation. It was so cute, so quaint, so intimate, just like literally 10 little tables in this room. The food was farm to table. It was incredible. It was so tasty and flavorful, and like we got free champagne for my birthday. We got like a cute little birthday dessert. It was literally the best birthday dinner ever. I'm just like love going out to cute little restaurants like that, and it was perfect. Yeah, and then came home and I watched the Vanderpump reunion, and oh my god. Talk about reality TV. That show is insane. Tom Sandoval makes me want to vomit. Can't even believe that 2 people could do that to someone that they are so close with. It is unreal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a huge scandal going on right now. This guy cheated on his girlfriend of 10 years with her best friend. It was unreal for 7 months. Like, what? 7 months? It was insane. But it was like honestly the best way to end my birthday because I love reality TV, and just the drama was everything. But I did want to say thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday yesterday on like Instagram and stuff. I just really appreciate it, and you guys made my birthday so special, and just thank you to all my booktube friends. I absolutely love you guys, and so thank you. My birthday was just incredible. It was literally the best day ever. But I did want to give a little bit of an update on my reading from tomorrow. I didn't read that much, but I think what I did read was pretty impactful and important. I'm at the part where Sam and Sadie had finished their first game that they created together, and now they're trying to publish it out into the world. Also, I'm still only within like 150 pages of starting this, so this isn't really that big of spoilers. Regardless, they finished their first game, and now they're trying to publish it, and they're running into a bit of conflict with who they want to go with. They're looking between like a startup company versus a bigger like gaming industry company who is more established and whatnot and can give them more press. But there are caveats that come to going with someone who's going to give them more money. And especially one piece of the conversation that was really interesting is that Sadie and Sam had intentionally made their character genderless. The character is a child, and you can't really tell if it's a boy or girl, and so they just call it they, them. And it was really interesting because this is set in the 90s, and like the kind of like they, them pronouns and just pronouns in general were not something that was even prominent in society. But it was interesting because in the 90s, that is a conversation that was like not even
being had at all. And this bigger industry is putting pressure on Sadie and Sam to choose a gender for this child. And they are kind of sticking to their guns and being like, no, we want to, why does it matter? Like, we want to just keep it as they, them, and people can see who they want to see in this character and have it kind of be a unique experience for, you know, whoever plays it. But I just appreciate having that conversation, especially, you know, in a book set in the 90s where you can see there's so much male influence in the gaming industry. And I don't know, there's like a lot of like sexism and stuff like that that's happening. And it's just glaringly obvious. And it's sad to know that, you know, that is a very real situation that probably could, you know, it very plausibly happened not even 20 years ago. And it just kind of puts things into perspective a little bit in terms of how much farther we have to go in society in terms of equalizing, you know, gender and race and sexuality and all that kind of stuff. So a really great commentary on it, and I'm just excited to keep going forward with it. I really appreciate how this book is offering not only a really good story, but also these conversations and social commentary. Absolutely loving it. 5 stars plus. It's incredible. I am just so in love with this book. Probably going to be top 5 books of the year. Actually, I can guarantee you it's going to be in the top 5 books of the year. As far as other stuff we're doing today, we're just going to go to a coffee shop and like eat breakfast and hang out and read our books for the next few hours. Reed is currently reading the last series of the Realm of the Elderlings, the Fitz and the Fool series, and he's having a tough go at it. He's never cried in a book before, but might be happening in this trilogy. Apparently there's a lot of people are dying and you just are really feeling for Fitz at this moment. So we're probably gonna do that this morning, and then we might go to a Rockies baseball game this afternoon just for something to do. I don't know, we kind of don't want to go on another hike because we're exhausted from yesterday. Yeah, we just needed something to do and we're like, baseball game sounds kind of fun, like why not? Yeah, we'll keep you updated, and let's just go to the coffee shop, start reading our books, and I will catch up with you guys in a minute. Bye.
I'm back home and it feels great. It is Monday, May 29th, and we got home this morning. It was awesome. Actually didn't have to wake up too early for the flight. It was basically waking up at like 6:30 our time, which is like our normal wake up time to go to work and stuff. So not that bad. I read the entire time on the flight and I feel I have an update. Basically, I'm about halfway through. I'm about page 200 right now, and like, I love this book. I love this book. Like I've mentioned, I'm loving the gaming content, but then also like the representation with Sam and having him have a critical injury that he's had to deal with his entire life. Basically, when he was little, he got in a car crash and had his whole entire left foot basically just like crushed. I feel like that's not normally the type of representation that we tend to see. You know, someone in a book who has a chronic illness or something, it's usually not a type of like orthopedic issue sometimes. I feel like it offers a really different perspective that a lot of books necessarily don't talk about. Like he's talking a lot about the chronic pain he's experienced throughout his childhood, and like you normally don't hear about people with chronic pain, or like those types of injuries or something are not necessarily represented in books. Like I feel like it tends to be like cancer or something along those lines, which obviously I'm not trying to diminish at all. I'm just basically saying I just feel like this is a unique perspective on someone with a more chronic illness and the difficulties it can be to be not fully like completely functional with your body and stuff like that. I feel like it's underrepresented in literature and stuff, at least in what I've read. Maybe other things, you know, represent it more, but I don't know. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm really just like appreciating all of the perspectives that are being kind of parsed out in this book, whether it comes to a long-term chronic pain and like injury and stuff like that, or whether it's mental health representation. There's also like discussion about like sexism within the gaming industry and like gender roles in the gaming industry and stuff like that. Gabrielle Zevin is doing such a good job, and I just really, really love it. I feel like this book is so geared towards me. I feel like, not necessarily everyone would like this book. Like if you're not really into gaming and stuff like that, maybe you wouldn't find that interesting or intriguing and stuff, but the writing is really great and the storytelling is really good, and we're starting to find out more and more about Sam and Sadie's like past like history and stuff like that, and their family history and kind of how they got to where they are, and I am just really, really loving it. And there was a part that I read in the book where you find out right away that Sam's mom passed away when he was little, and we found out how that actually happened. And if I wasn't on a plane and if it wasn't 8 o'clock in the morning, I probably would have been crying. I was a little tired to process emotions and sadness at that time. About halfway through, and I'm hoping I can, I don't know, read some more today. It's only noon. Yeah, I have some other shit I have to get done today, but I want to definitely read some more of this today. Let's talk about other things. As far as like what we did yesterday, it was such a nice day. Again, we ended up not going to that Rockies game. I don't know, I'm just like not a big sports person in general, and I have no interest in teams outside of Minnesota. So we were like, let's do something else. We ended up going to Red Rocks. It's such an iconic music venue, and like it's definitely on our bucket list to go to a concert there one day. Old Dominion was playing that night, but the tickets were like $200, and we're not super big fans of Old Dominion, so we were like, no. And then we went to one of the Blue Moon breweries, which was cool, and got dinner at like a food hall, and yeah, and then we went to our Airbnb, and oh my God, our Airbnb. Okay, so the Denver airport is like 45 minutes outside of the city or something like that. And so we tried to stay at an Airbnb that was closer to the airport to be able to make it an easy, like, get out and, leave in the morning. Well, the Airbnb's fire alarm was at low battery at 2:30 in the morning, and it kept beeping, and it kept being like, beep, low battery, beep, low battery. And no one came and shut it off. And we were like in this random person's house, and we didn't meet the host, and it was just terrible, honestly. So I didn't sleep like great last night, but I'm doing okay. I'm not as exhausted as I was the first day we got into Denver. So, but other fun things we did yesterday, we ended up going to a record store, and guys, look what I found. Look what I found. I found a vinyl of I Like It When You Sleep for You Are So Beautiful, and I have been searching for this. Like, I feel like I could never find it on the internet. I don't know, maybe I could have like searched harder, but like it's never at our local record store, and I found it, and I was like, I'm buying that shit. So I was so happy. And speaking of the 1975, I also ordered some merch too. So I was like, I wanted to show you. I got a sweatshirt because I didn't get any merch when I went to the concert, and I thought I was going to be able to get it online, and they were all sold out, and finally they got back in stock, and so I ordered a sweatshirt, and I love it, and it's so cozy and cute, and I'm just obsessed with the 1975, as you know. Oh, also, I came back, and like, oh my God, I had like 5 or 6 packages from people I'm assuming giving me birthday presents. I haven't opened them yet, and I need to film a haul, but like, look, don't mind the mess right now, but all of those packages right back there, there's like 6 of them from people who sent B-Day gifts, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you. I don't know what they are yet. I'm gonna unbox them in a haul, which I have to like get dressed for and put makeup on for, which I don't want to put makeup on, but whatever. But thank you so much to everyone who gave me a gift and wished me a happy birthday, and it was just literally one of the best birthdays I've had. It was just so awesome, and this trip was so great, and I just thank you to everyone who reached out and who sent me a gift and who just like made me feel really special on my birthday. I really love you guys and appreciate you guys. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna end the vlog because I'm done with the trip and I'm back, and I meant to put a video out last week, but guess what? Didn't happen. I didn't have time to edit. So that's my goal today. My goal today is to try and edit and upload a video for tomorrow and then hopefully film this book haul. And I would be so successful and feel so accomplished if I got that done today. So I gotta go get going on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a little like birthday cake emoji or something down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace and love, babies. Bye.